We all agree tonight, all of the speakers have agreed that America has a very serious problem. Not only does America have a very serious problem, but our people have a very serious problem. America's problem is self-destruction. 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 Well, today's topic, self-destruction. It really ain't the rap audience is bugging. It's one or two suckers, ignorant brothers, trying to rob and steal from one another. You get caught in the mid. So to crush that stereotype, here's what we did. We got ourselves together so that you can unite and fight for what's right. Not negative cause. The way we live is positive. We don't kill our relatives. Pop, but a shot, who's the blame? Headlines, front page, and raps the name. MC tonight here to state the problem.
What up, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy Q Life, Street God Turned Positive, PBN Network, positive beats negative all the time. Y'all know my slogan is grind time, no demon time, man. We came to wash up negativity. Shout out to the whole PBN Network, my brother Mo Knowledge. You know what I'm saying? We still can't find him right now. He's still missing. I don't know where he at. We got our special guest, Tanya, in the building. You know what I mean? Salute to Lot Picasso. He should be pulling up soon. You know, shout out to Sha Rose too, man. She's in the background, though. She be in the background doing a lot of work for PBN Network, so I want to definitely salute her. You know what I'm saying? Tanya, what's up? What's going on?
Nothing. It's just another day in the hood. Happy Father's Day.
Another day in the hood. You said what? You said Happy Father's Day.
I said Happy Hump Day. I said
Oh, I'm about to say it ain't Father's Day yet, but I'll take
No,
that because I'm a good father.
well, a good father is a Father's Day every day.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. We got anybody when we gotta wait for some people to join. Get up in here so we can start talking on joint. You know how we do it, PBN Network, the shenanigans. Y'all know how we give it up. We do not bite our tongue and we keep it 100% over here. You know what I mean? Where they at? Shit a lot. We got Jade in the building. Doms is in the building already. Doms is in the building. I see you.
Hey, guys.
What's going on, Doms? Hey, Tanya, I think he's going in and out. That time it was low and I don't know what's going on.
Let me change. These
See, I hear
rotten
you good
apples.
now. I hear you good now, but sometimes it's going out. I don't know.
It's these rotten apple products.
Yeah, what you got the boosty boost? You got the
No, I got the
there you go.
AirPods.
Now that sounds better. See, that sounds much better. You don't need the earpods. That sounds better, just like that.
That is an AirPod, but Apple products are rotten.
Yeah, you know how it go. You know how it goes. What's going on? How was your weekend? What you do
Everything
for
is
the
good.
weekend? You was out again because you always out partying or something or doing something. What's going on?
No, I was actually doing a lot of cooking.
A lot of cooking. What you cook?
I made a stuffed salmon. I made smoked
Hold up,
Cornish
hold
hens
up,
on the
hold up.
grill.
Stop right there. Stop right there. Stuffed salmon. So hold on. Let me see how that works because I cook a lot too, but I've never made a stuffed style salmon. So what? You cut the salmon open, like split it, and then put something in there, and then close it back up. What you do?
Right. You cut it open like middle. You want to take the skin off too. You want to just take the skin off. You
Okay.
slice it in the middle, and then you put cream cheese, lemon, the lemon zest from the lemons, garlic, and spinach, and then you stuff that into the salmon. Then you
Oh, okay.
blacken the salmon with butter on each side, and then you put shrimp on top with butter and lemon and bacon.
Okay.
It,
You
it,
doing
it's
your thing
it's
over there.
delicious. It's really, really,
Hey,
really
listen,
good.
it sounds good. It sounds good. You got me ready to make that sometime this week. This week I'm ready to just, you know what I'm saying? Because I always like me, I always try recipes. You know, that's how I learned how to cook. I seen something that I liked and then I put my own little twist to it and just went
Right.
crazy. You know what I mean? So that sounds really good. I think I'm gonna do that one day. And I'm gonna let you know when I do it too, so you can see it. And you tell me if it came out the way yours came out. You ain't gonna be able to taste it, but you'll be able to look and see, oh well, it looks like you did it right.
But if you tell me that it's good, then I know you did it right. And it's really easy, really simple. and it's
Okay,
a
okay.
very fulfilling meal. It's
All
really
right,
good.
cool.
And I like the jumbo shrimp on top.
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, so we got Jay Dimes in the building. We got Low Lane in the building. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
no
Salute to Low
lane.
Lane from the hood. She definitely be showing love. We was on a chat group earlier, and she was telling everybody to, pull up tonight. So everybody listen, go follow her group. She got a group on Facebook, The Awakening. You know what I'm saying? Network, The Awakened Network. You're gonna do a lot of networking over there, and you're gonna meet some good people. So, go check her out. La
Is that
Picasso is
Lotto?
in the building. What's going on with you, my brother?
What's good? What's good? What's good? I'm out here in B-more.
I know I see you. I see you, man. The atmosphere looking different. Looking different. Okay, okay. That's what's up, man. How you been? How was your weekend?
Chilling, yeah. Everything was good, just relaxing, you
Everything
know.
was good. That's what's up. That's what's up. Ain't nothing, Doms. We about to get into it. We're gonna get into this topic. I'm touching base with my people real quick and see what's going on. How was your weekend though?
Yeah,
Lot
everything good.
everything culture.
Yeah, just chilling this week. Ain't nothing too heavy, you know what I mean?
Okay. Dom said, yummy, yummy, yummy. Look, Dom's is ready to get into that topic right there, the food, but we're not talking about food tonight. We're going to be talking about this 6-year-old that shot the teacher. And then we're going to talk about some other things. That's how we're going to do it tonight. PBN Network, Positive Beats, Negative. Y'all already know what it is. You know the vibes. Come rock with us. Tell your friend to tell a friend. Hey, listen, man, don't forget to hit that like button, the subscribe button, and that bell, the notification button, so that when I go live, I don't even have to send you guys to live. Y'all just get an alert and you'll know that PBN Network is alive. You're Low Lane in the building, Kiwana's in the building. You know what I'm saying? Uh, let's see what's going on here now. So I know y'all heard about. Oh, matter of fact, before we get into it, let me shout out my sponsors: Jonathan's Lounge, North Carolina, New Birch Drive. If you want an artist to come through and perform, that's the place to come to or to bring them to. If you want some good food like that Rasta pasta, they got a chicken Alfredo. They got all types of things, man, and it's good. And if you want to just have a good time and listen to good music and see your favorite artists perform, come to Jonathan's Lounge, man. Salute to my brother Sean Boy Double, my dude Debo. Shout out to Crimey Dealer Shop. Yeah. And salute to everybody that I fucks with. Salute to my hood. You feel me? We here. Y'all know what it is. We're gonna get into it. Tonight, we're gonna be talking about a 6-year-old boy in Virginia at the elementary school that took his parents' gun and shot the teacher. Now, I'm gonna tell you this first. First of all, yo, my bro, Mo Knowledge, man. Listen, anybody see Mo Knowledge, man, let me know. Give me a call, hit me on the FaceTime so I can see him and it's on site. I want to see what's going on. I don't know, bro. I ain't see bro in like, you know what I mean? It's been a couple of weeks. He been missing. I don't know where he at, man. You know what I mean? I put the picture, I put the APA on him. You know what I mean?
Well, knock, knock, knock. Who's there?
There we go. There we go. Knock, knock. Hold on. Yeah. You know what I mean? Salute to CO Gold. Salute to my cousin J1 is in the building. We here. So let's get into it. Y'all share the live, please. Hit the like button, hit that share button, subscribe, and y'all know what to do. Now, 6-year-old boy shot a teacher. This is what I want to know though. How did he get the gun from his parents? That's number one. They said he took the gun from his parents. Another thing I want to know is how did he know how to shoot that gun? And he shot it one time and hit her right where he should, you know what I mean? Where he hit her in the spot. And then it went through her, I think it went through her hand too at the same time. Right, Lot? You heard about it?
This is my first time. Sorry.
Yeah, I
I'm
didn't
listening.
either.
Oh, word? Oh man, I'm the only one that know about this story right now. All right, well, guess what? So, but at the end of the day, yeah, so that's what happened now. When I was reading the article, basically 6-year-old boy Drew, his name was Drew, shot school teacher because of an unknown altercation with one shot. Teacher is in stable condition. Her name is Abby. And he even told the police that he did it on purpose and it wasn't an accident.
Wow.
Wow.
That's what's kind of crazy to me. Now we got to think here. For a
He's
6 year
six.
old, yeah, he's 6 years old, and he told the police that he it wasn't an accident and he shot him on purpose. That's kind of crazy to me right there. This is an ongoing investigation. So allegedly, and I want to say allegedly, he shot. I don't want to, you know what I mean? Because I don't know. He might take it to trial. Hey, but I'm just picturing. You gotta think about it. A 6-year-old One of my kids is 8, and he's still like, I can't even imagine him taking a gun. So a 6-year-old takes a gun and shoots a teacher. Now we don't know. They said unknown altercation. What kind of altercation could be going on that a 6-year-old wants to shoot a teacher? We got to think about this too. Now we can't just say, well, he just, we can't just look at him. We got to look at, why did he want to shoot the teacher? And why are they having an altercation? What kind of altercation? Were they fighting? Do she be putting her hands on him? What's going on? Not saying that it's a reason to shoot anybody. Though. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying, well, what if she was hitting them or whatever she was doing to him? That's not a reason to shoot or kill anybody. You don't have the right to kill and shoot anybody. But we want to know what's going on. What's going on in that child's mind?
Where's he from? Where's he from?
This happened in Virginia. This happened in Virginia. Yeah.
So what I don't understand is, because a gun, if you have a gun, because I have a gun, and I know that it's not easy to operate, and I have a 9mm, and it's on safety. Mentally, I gotta be prepared to be ready to pop off if I had to.
Right.
And it's not easy to handle this gun. It takes like a lot of strength to pull it and get it ready. And
yeah, because you're a female. You're a female. You don't know nothing about no guns. Put that thing down. Put them guns down.
I do know about guns.
Oh,
but what I don't understand is how a 6-year-old, unless somebody been teaching him how to handle this gun, because I know little kids that know how to shoot.
What kind of gun was it?
With rifle. They didn't say, I'm sure.
They didn't say what kind of gun, Q?
No, I didn't see that. I didn't see what kind of gun it didn't say. Now, because I get that's what basically Tanya's saying is like, if it's heavy for us, and it's difficult to, what I'm saying, a 6-year-old, I don't think it was a 9mm. I mean, it's possible, but I mean, you got to think about it.
Could have been a revolver.
Could have been a revolver, a 38, a 2.5. It could have been a small 2.2. I mean, we don't know what it was, but
or the 9mm might have been prepared to go if they had to be ready to shoot. You know what I'm saying? Because it is an automatic, so it might have already been ready to go.
Yeah, it might have been one in the head already.
Yeah,
right. And then they did say it took one shot. It was just one shot. But the teacher right now is in stable condition. Thank the Lord. Praise God on that. Because we don't want anybody to die. I don't care if you what color you are, white, black, purple, dog, cat, whatever it is. Like I said,
And what? It was a black kid.
We don't know that either. Let me find. Hold on. Let me see something.
That's a very good question.
That's a very good question, because now it's either like, okay, if it was a white kid, what did they do to him? What are they gonna do to him? What did they pull out guns on him? Did they shoot him? If it was a white kid, what I'm saying? Like we gotta know what's going on here and why. They said it's unknown. Kiwana said it's unknown.
And the reason why I said that's a good question, because white people teach their children very young.
Yeah,
that's definitely. Like part of the playing game. We playing with guns today, so they're learning young.
Right.
I really don't see it. It could be,
that's
but
crazy.
I don't know if that was
why he had access to the gun. How was he trained so efficiently, and what violence did he see to want to hurt his teacher? Right. That's what I was saying. Like he had to be seeing some. Dom said it seems like everyone, including children, are on murder, death, kill. Too sad. SMH. That's a fact.
Right.
We living
in my day.
And that's because the internet.
Spitballs. Remember the spitballs? We used to shoot at the
Yeah. I made a couple of spitballs before.
That's because the internet is just desensitizing the feelings and the killings and it's desensitizing the young. Believe me, when they growing up with it, it's even doing that to adults. But the kids is growing up with the internet, so and then they play these games. Then they playing these games online, talking to each other, killing each other as characters in these games.
Right. That's a fact. That's a fact.
That psychologically would do something to you too.
Kiwana said it's unknown. Dom said they're not going to disclose that yet because he is a minor. Facts. Kiwana said no, but they're holding him in contempt. Yeah. And it's just crazy to even think.
What do you mean they holding them in contempt? So they
Like, you know,
what does that
they
mean?
they, they holding him, but they ain't, you know, they not just letting him go because he's 6 years old. So they holding him in contempt, like, you know what I mean? Or
But where
something
are
like,
they holding them?
well, we don't know.
Child
You know, they're not
Protective
gonna we,
Services?
they're not gonna tell us all that. They're not gonna tell us all that.
That's crazy. When a crime get to a child, this is a child,
Right,
and they're holding him. They're holding him where? It's
right,
not a
where at?
prison.
A child was born with no state of mind, blind
Right,
to the ways of mankind.
right. Um,
Mm,
the Cash App is up. Anybody that want to donate, you hit the Cash App up. You already know what it is. You know what you're donating for the cause. You understand what I'm saying? So that we can give back. We're gonna be doing a giveaway. Everything that is sent, like I said, is spent
Come
for
put some stacks
PBN.
on.
It's spent for
Yeah.
PBN Network. You know, Jason Murchison. Hold on, Safari Clark is in the building. It's all programming. It's all programming. Yeah, yeah. A lot of it is. A lot of it is. Um, facts, pea shooters with quarter waters and balloons. Oh, me and my cousin, that's my cousin J1. So we no, seriously, we used to make pea shooters out of, okay, so what he means is, you know, the quarter water juices. Remember those? I know we all
Yeah.
lot, you definitely know, and Tanya, y'all
Mhm.
know the quarter water juices, and we used to drink them, and then we'll cut the top part off and then put the balloon around it, tie the balloon up, put a rock in there.
Yeah.
No,
Right.
we used to shoot those. See, that's the type. See now, that's the type of things that we were doing when we were young. We wasn't really at 6 years
mm.
old and 12 years old shooting no gun and trying to kill nobody in front of they. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what I'm saying. We was doing stuff like that. That was stupid too, though, because it was like we were shooting at, you know, people outside. You know what I'm saying? But a rock, it's gonna pinch him real quick. Boom. You know what
But
I mean?
you know what's crazy? They changed
Oh,
the laws. I know in New York that a kid can't get in trouble um at 12, or I think 12, and under 12 for only for murder.
oh
He
wow.
could get in. Yeah,
So he can do whatever he wants. Just nothing.
exactly. Except murder. And then if you do something to the kid, I guess you'll get charged.
What? So if a kid does something to you and it's not murder and it's just like beating you up, right? And you do something back to him, you're getting in trouble. He not. How old?
Exactly.
How
That's
old? How old?
12 from what I read.
Wow.
I
So
know the
so you
age
see
was
what they're
12.
doing though, right? Now you see, like just like Safari said, it's all programming, right? So basically they're programming these kids, right? To
Yes,
say,
they
oh
are.
shoot, I'm not gonna get in trouble if I go beat this elderly person up and we jump her or we
Exactly.
rob her. Think about this, y'all.
And
This
it's
is
the
what's gonna be
same with
going on.
disciplining your children. They're
Right.
telling
But you
you
can't even
that you're
discipline your
not a,
children anymore. Can
exactly. They're
can
telling
you?
you we're gonna lock you up if you discipline your child. The
If you
difference,
discipline your
be,
own child, you're getting locked up.
right?
That's crazy.
And the difference between my discipline and theirs is I'm disciplining out of love. You
Right.
don't love them like I do. You're gonna hurt them. You don't care about taking their life or nothing. One of the things I always tell my children as growing up is that I'm coming home. You're not.
Right.
Because
Right.
if I have to go, if I have to go through these unnecessary changes of trying to parent you to be responsible people, to grow to do the right thing, I'm not going to be going to jail and having cases against me. So
Right.
when they
Right.
come, I'm going to leave you there and I'm coming home. And you deal with
Right.
your situation moving forward.
Right.
For real.
Um, Safari said the kids are being programmed to be demonic against each other. It's also vocabulary dead. Vocabulary dead, violate or kill, a kill. Man, at that age to know these things is really is crazy. So it's demonic, and that's what they want. You know, this is what they're programming. Even adults, they're programming. There's adults that are programmed, especially when it comes to these phones. When you're using it
Mhm.
for the wrong thing, you are being programmed in the wrong way. You see what I'm saying? Um, Lolaine said those kids and them killing games all day because the parents don't make sure it's fine, it's family time, not to leave them in seclusion. They are to fault, and those games ain't for kids. Yep.
Yeah, especially when they got the headsets on and you don't know who they talking to. You know what I'm saying?
No, oh yeah, yeah. My son be playing the game all the time. My 8-year-old, he playing them games and all of that and talking to them. I had to stop him one time. My kid's mother was telling me, like, he was on there and beefing and talking crazy. So I told him, listen, don't put them headphones on. Don't even do it. You know what I mean?
Right.
The crazy part is that the parents are going to be held accountable for this child taking that gun out of the house and taking it to school
Yeah,
and
like
shooting
how
up
did he get it
people.
so easy? That means it wasn't put up properly.
Yeah, it
So how did he
definitely
get
was
to it so easy? You understand what I'm saying?
supposed to be way out of reach of them.
Right.
Always locked up.
The kids are gonna start getting hired to do the hits. Remember what I'm saying. It's also taking more power away from the parents. It definitely is. It's been the power been taken away from the parents, like the kids nowadays,
I mean,
they're not listening to the parents right now. They're not listening to the parents. They listen to the big homie in the streets, and they listen to
Right.
what these higher up people are telling them for the money, and that's what's going on. It's all about drill music, programming the kids, programming the adults that they know are not woke to go against, and that's why it's going to be a spiritual war. And it's gonna be good versus evil. It's not gonna be, China versus this is a whole spiritual war with everybody, good versus bad.
the
And you
good,
got to pick a
bad,
side,
and the ugly.
and you have to pick a side. And what side are you on? I'm on the good side. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm on the good side. I don't know about y'all. You know. Let me see. Right, Tanya. Lolaine said, "Listen, these kids today need old school discipline. Don't talk back. Eat dinner together. Spend time with them. Um, they let kids stay alone. The killings become their reality. Facts. Facts. Where's the, come on, everybody, we eating dinner. Come in the house at 8 o'clock. You know, at that age where you don't make no decisions. I hear parents say, but I can't. You can't watch them all the time, or you can't make them do. Yes, you can at a certain age. Until a certain age, what you mean you can't make them?
Yeah,
I'll
you
be
just
damned.
don't.
I'll be
You just
damned
don't.
And
if
that's
my
your job. That is
right,
your job
right,
as a parent. Your job is to parent this child. For
right.
real.
If your child is 15 years old, 14 years old, and lives in your house, you better be making them do what you want them to do. And
Mhm.
that's not saying you're not telling them to jump off the roof or go take no drugs. We're
And
talking
that's
about righteousness and positive things. You
that's
supposed to
another
do it
reason
that way.
why we need two parents in the household, because things is getting
Facts.
more hectic, and y'all gotta work together to keep an eye on these kids.
Right.
You know what I'm
That
saying?
that's a fact. Salute
Mhm.
to Jason
And
is in the
I was a
building.
single parent. I raised them by myself, and raising a son is really hard. You know what I'm saying? Because
Both.
physically, at a certain age, he can really overpower me if he wanted to. But I always can. I still have that Louisville, because I be like, if you say another word, I'm getting ready to clock you. I'm
Right,
telling you, you
right,
better go take a walk. For
right.
real. Because you're not going to be disrespecting me and you're not taking over my home.
That's right.
You're not.
Jason said, I have a strong background in the mental health field as a counselor. I worked with the youth ages from 6 to 19. The system been failing these kids. So whatever they are being taught in the system, they think they can do the same thing on the outside. They be telling kids what can and cannot be done to them, giving them their rights. So that makes the
Exactly.
kids feel in charge. Failing the kids are profitable for the system. And it is so true, because see what
Very true.
some people don't even know that these jails, right? Do you know how much money they make for you
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
every day that
State
you're
of
in
the
that
art.
system, every day that you're in that system, it's money for them.
Yeah, I
So
know.
they
I
don't
know. It was like
hold
400
on,
or
let me finish.
something.
We gotta stop cutting each other off. Hold on, let me finish saying what I'm saying. So I know that if think about why the police are telling people, hey, locking them up for no reason, for little things, little bullshit things the police will lock you up for. That's because when you in that system, that's money for them. That's money for them. Go ahead, Lot.
No, I was just saying. I know it was like 400 and something ahead in certain states, but that was a while back. It should be more now, and that's
Mm,
every day. That's every day. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Per
right.
person. So that's a
Right.
lot of money.
You said how much?
It was 400 and something, 400 and change every person per day.
Wow.
So think about that. That's some people make 400 and something a week.
Right. And maybe that's why too. Like, when a person comes home from being wrongfully accused, they get millions because they was in there for so many years. See what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's sad, man. We got Sha Rose's in the building. Exactly, SMH, because I work for the system. Right. Yup. PBN coaches, we work with the people that help them go through life transitions, build awareness of themselves, and get to the place that want to be in their lives. You heard that's PBN Network right there. I just remember what I was telling y'all. She's behind the scenes. She's putting in that work. You know what I'm saying? That's Sha Rose right there, PBN Network. Salute to my fam. Salute to the fam. Yo, damn, I said yo. I'm about to say yo. Low Lane said, yeah, but some kids are unruly. Remember, they leave out. They leave out these streets. They're impressionable and can follow the streets. Yeah, that's what they do. They follow the big homies instead of their parents and God. It's so easy for you to listen to your parents. I mean, to listen to the big homies in the street telling you to do some bullshit. But when your parents tell you to do some, go study, go find a job, go do the laundry, go to the store for me. Y'all don't want to do it. Y'all don't want to do that. Y'all don't want to do nothing positive. Y'all want to do all the negative shit out there in the street and get yourself caught up.
The part of the problem with parents, they talk about it, but they're not being about it. You sit there and you tell me that I could be this, I could do that, but what are you putting in as a parent to make sure that this child is accomplishing the goals that you see within them?
Right.
You know,
What are you doing?
you as
Right.
a parent, right? That's your job to really take care of your children and be active and involved. Stop talking about it and being about it, and then you want to reprimand them because they're not bringing home good grades or they're not doing the right thing. But what are you doing? What part are
What are
you
you
playing?
doing? What are you doing?
Right. Exactly. What are you doing to make sure that this child is accomplished? Because that's our job.
Right.
That is our job. Our children don't know. It's like, it's like the blind leading the blind. If you're not involved, they're gonna be caught up in all kind of things. And those that are showing an interest in this kid
Mm-hmm.
that may be a negative, that's the side they're gonna be on. For real.
Facts.
I'm telling you, I was out here fighting gangs and everything, trying to initiate my daughter, having to come home from the office and put on the spandex and the sneakers, you
Mm-hmm.
know, because I'm not, it's not happening. I'm sorry. But as a parent,
Lane said, look at Trayvon Martin. Yeah. Um, it's all talk. I coached kids, teenagers in basketball. Only 3 parents came to meet me. Wow. Only 1 parent bought us some waters. I did it for a couple years. No parents offered to help me get the kids to the games. Should be all talk. They wouldn't help me at all. Wow. Wow. I mean, that's why I say, people like us, we going against the grain when we do things like this. When you're on a positive frequency and the energy that you bring like that, we're not going to get rewarded for that. So it's going to be harder for us. So when you say that, I get it, brother, and that's just how it goes. And we gotta just know and own up to that and know that we just gotta fight harder. We gotta fight harder, and that's what I'm doing, and that's why I promote PBN Network all day, every day, no matter whenever I get the chance to. Kiwana said PBN coaches. Oh yeah, she put up. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Y'all see it, man. This is what we doing. Listen, another thing too. Hey Shy, you want me to? Did I send you the link? Did I send you the link for you to come up? Um, we definitely doing personal mentoring and counseling. So if you have a child, if you have a young child and you need PBN Network to talk to them, don't forget and don't be scared to hit us up. Don't be scared to hit us up. You can email me. I'm gonna send y'all the email right now. Let me send y'all the email, and then I'm gonna put the Cash App back up in a minute. But yeah, lot. So what you think about that, lot? What do you think
What?
about like how like the teacher? You know what I'm saying? Like how do you think that teacher felt, and what do you think was in that kid on that kid's mind to do something like that?
Man, like I said, man, I think it's the video games. We always talk about it, the being on the demon time, all this negative energy. Um, not it's a lot of reasons. It's not locking your gun up correctly, your weapon. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what was going through the kid's mind. You know what I'm saying, to make you want, because I never did nothing like that when I was 6 or any age. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really know what's going through the kid's mind. I know the teacher's bugging. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna make him or it was a her, right? Her.
No, it was the teacher was a female. Anaya, what's going on,
Yeah.
Anaya? Yo, listen, man, go follow Anaya on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? She's an artist. She's a friend of mine out here in North Carolina. Knew her for years. She's doing great things. You know what I'm saying? She got a voice. She can sing her ass off. Go follow her. You know what I'm saying? That's people's right there. Matter of fact, one day we're gonna get Anaya up here, and if she want to come up here after we finish talking about this, we can get a quick. She'll give us a quick 16 on some singing shit. I'm telling you right now, straight up. So Anaya, I'm gonna put the link in the thing if you want to pull up, Naya.
Yeah, we need some sing. We need more singers out here. Too many rappers out here.
Right.
I wish
You're
I
welcome
could
to
sing.
join my Black-owned business group. You can promote your organization there, the Awakened Network, BOB. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know what it is. Go join that network on Facebook right now. We got Shy Rose about to pull up. PBN, another member of PBN. She behind the scenes putting in a lot of work.
Hey,
Good
Shy,
night,
what's up,
everyone.
Shy? What's
Good
going
night,
on?
everyone. How you doing?
Yeah, we good. How you been? How was your weekend?
My weekend was great. My weekend's great. I'm looking at my my pot right now because I was cooking some dinner. So let me go
Okay.
and load the fire down real quick.
Okay.
How's
Because
everybody doing
Tanya,
up tonight?
yeah, everybody's good, man. Tanya was just telling me about something that she cooked tonight. She said she had stuffed salmon, and I'm like, oh, whoa, okay, stuffed salmon. So
That sounds good.
let them know what you cooking tonight. What was you cooking tonight?
I'm making sauteed turkey breasts, garlic mashed potatoes, and corn. Something
There
light,
you go.
quick. I just
Okay.
had a meeting with someone pretty much in the U.S. territory in St. Croix that I'm working with in regards to PBN Network. I'm trying to spread this as far as I can, our network. So I'm working behind the scenes on a couple of things, but I wanted to hop on and discuss this topic of discussion because I heard a little bit when I logged on that what's going on in our community with children and our school systems and whatnot. Now, I'm a young mom, and I have my daughter. She just recently turned 24 on the 8th of January. She's a first grade. My daughter's a first grade teacher. So she just graduated this year in May. Well, not this year, but last year in May. And they put her in as a first grade teacher right away. She started as a substitute, as a para. She did so well. And then now they put her in, no credentials, no nothing, no training. They put she's 24 now, but at the time she's 23-year-old in as a first grade teacher. Okay, dealing with 35 kids.
Wow.
The school that she's working in, ironically, is the school she graduated. The elementary school she graduated from that I gave hell to in my community, in my hood.
Wow.
So she came back as an alumni, and they honored and respected the work that she did as a para.
How awesome is that? How awesome is that, y'all? Come on, let's give it up. Let's give it up for our daughter, man. Let's give it up. Yeah.
So with that being said, it's been very stressful for her not having the proper training and so on and so forth, and dealing with these children because she's young and they look at her like an older sister, not like a teacher.
Right.
So I've been working with my daughter behind the scenes, letting her know and educating her on how she needs to deal with them, and it's not an easy job. She had one child touch her breast.
Wow.
One child touched her butt. So I said, we're going to kind of work on, the clothing that you wear. I know, you're a young woman and you want to look nice at work and stuff like that, but we shouldn't have to be subjected to that type of behavior. So I told her, having a meeting with them and letting them know, going over their rights. They like, how in hospitals they have patient rights. In
Right.
school they have like the Bill of Rights, so to speak, and just going over this document with them to set them up for their future.
Right.
That is core sexual harassment. That's a form of sexual harassment or
Most definitely.
sexual assault.
Yeah.
So I've been working with her, her working with the parents behind the scene. I heard you saying that someone was saying that they've been a coach or something like that, and none of the parents ever like stepped
Yeah,
up.
I think that was either Jason or Safari. Somebody that's on here now.
Yeah, I'm so sorry to hear. Definitely so sorry to hear that. My daughter recently, she had in her first grade and her whole school, she started a ugly sweater day, and she had to go out and buy the sweaters. And she told the parents, "I'm gonna buy the sweaters for your children. I need their sizes, and I'm gonna get the colors that the children want, and you guys are gonna do the rest." So it's about coming together. You got to put yourself in a position when you're dealing with especially in our community. It's no more asking, it's more so I want. You have to be aggressive. This is what I want. This is what it's going to be. This is what's going to happen. I'm having ABC XYZ, and I want you parents, or whoever you're dealing with, I want you parents to step in. I'm going to need this. I'm going to need that. Who's going to do this? Who's going to do that? And you put them, you get them to be thought provoking. I know it sounds easier said than done, but when you put yourself in a position where you're like asking, you put yourself in a position to be told no.
Right.
Okay. So I just been working with her and just educating her. How I raised her. It wasn't easy. I grew up in gangs. I was a delinquent. I was always caught up with truancy. I was always in Light Street. I was always in Spofford growing up. Always running away. I done went through so many different. I can't keep count. My last high school was Redirection in Brownsville. Redirection High School, I believe. That was my last high school. School was never for me. I was always a rebel. But a lot of it has to do with environment.
Right.
If the parents are not meeting their children where they're at home and supplying them. Hold on a minute, Ayana, can you get the mashed potatoes real quick because it's boiling over? If they're not meeting the child, they're not nurturing the child at home and meeting the child mentally and emotionally where they're at home, or even feeding them at home. How many children go to school hungry? How many children were up late at night watching their brothers and sisters because their moms is out hanging out, getting high, or whatever she's doing, or fathers is doing whatever they're doing, and they send the child to school hungry and tired. By the time the child eats breakfast in the morning, they knocked out by 9, 10 o'clock, sleeping the whole day. This is the stuff that.
So real quick, I don't mean to cut you off. Real quick. So with that being said, right? Your daughter being in school and being a teacher. What do you think needs to be done when it comes to these school shootings? Like, a 6-year-old coming into how did he even know how to shoot a gun? To come into school and shoot. So I think that the schools need to be more protected. That's number one, because it's just so easy now. Everybody's getting guns in an elementary school at that. You know what I'm saying? So what do you think? What do you feel about that?
All right. Thanks for cutting me off, because I was like, I'm running. I want somebody to just interject and ask me a question. But thank you. I was just talking to my other daughter. She's right here. She's 20. How old are you, Ayana? 20? She looked at me like, well, she's 20.
I go through that too. I got 5, and it's like, hold on.
So she's 20, and I was just telling her, because I know I was going to come on, you asked me to come on the platform, and I said, what could I, if a question comes up, what could I think of? And what I just said in regards to that, at this point, we need to do a declaration, or what they call an attestation, where they need to create an app where the parents, the child is, if a child is in the home of a parent, that it pops up on their phone, some type of declaration or attestation, if I'm saying it right, because my lingual, because I'm, grew up Panamanian or whatever. They have to declare or they have to state that they check their child's book bag, that they check their child before they, I'm talking about children, right? That they are aware that their child is leaving their home without any weapons or guns or anything like that. And then they should have that same thing for older children, that they get on some type of notification on their phone that they're saying that they are coming into the school with weapon free, drug free. They're not having any type of contraband. And they should have a system set up, like, you know, when we used to go to Rikers or go to the jails, we on lines, they say they have this box, a green box that says, put your items, put your contraband in this box. We will not prosecute. They need to have certain things set up, because at this point, you know, everybody's playing, I don't know where they get it from or whatever, but you just declared on this declaration or this app or this attestation, you declared that you know your child does not have any weapons, or this child declared that they don't have any weapons, so they could be held responsible. How I came up with that is because you see how with this COVID thing, you know, I was part of this whole COVID in the city of New York, right? I was working in public health, and I was in the front lines trying to break the transmissions of this COVID virus. And I was behind the scenes working with leadership on what could we do when people, you know, to help hold people accountable. So I don't know if you guys know, when you go into a hospital or clinic or anywhere, they ask these certain questionnaires. You got to put your name, the first of that. They ask these questionnaires in a little app or iPad. They need to have something similar where, you know how it says, okay, in the last 7 days or last 14 days, have you been out the country, blah, blah, blah. They need the same way they do it in the healthcare system. They need to do that for the school system. I think that they should implement that.
Right. Definitely.
That's on the business aspect. That's like, as far as that's where I'm at with it, because, you know, all these, you know, movements and marching and Black Power, that don't work. It goes on deaf ears. So now having a paper trail, having something in writing stating that this parent or guardian or proxy is aware that the child does or does not have a weapon is going to hold people accountable. Period.
Nah, that's right. Tanya or Lot, y'all got anything y'all want to ask her?
I do.
Or y'all got anything y'all want to say? Period.
I do. I want to go back to your daughter being a teacher, right? And having a class of 32 children, which is totally overwhelming. That is way too much, right? And her, you know, she's stepping up, trying to do things for the kids, getting T-shirts or whatever she's trying to do, and need the parents to step in, right? In some cases, the parents may not be in a position to step up and put out that money for their kids, right? So it's important that we know our audience, and as like this network PBN, where we trying to get out there and do things to help the kids, because that parent may be struggling. And with you coming here and you telling us your daughter's story and what she trying to do, which is a great thing. This is what we need. And as a network and people coming together, I'm sure we would want to try to help maybe a family that can't afford to contribute to pay for their T-shirt. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever your daughter's trying to do. Because everybody's not able. And we in a hard time, and we can't say, you know, I'm trying to do this and I'm trying to do that, but the parents are not stepping up. In some cases, they're not in a position to step up. And as the people and the village, this is a place, right? You, am I wrong? Where we could come together to try to make a difference, to help those children to be successful and accomplishing the things your daughter's trying to do.
Facts. Facts. I want to read this comment real quick. Okay, so she said, I don't agree. They don't have to sign anything. It's legally should be locked up. The schools need metal detectors, sadly, from elementary schools on. If the kid knows their parent gonna check their book check their book bag, I guess, they can hide it or stash it outside. Bottom line, a parent shouldn't have it in access to their kids. Well, I think no. Okay, so I get what you're saying, but I think that it is a good idea. I do agree with it too, because I feel like
that's what they said. So, let me interject, because I'm the one that made the comment, Miss Mister. That's what they said with COVID. That's what people were saying. It's illegal. It's illegal. It's this, it's that. But how were we able to break the chains of transmission?
Right.
You know, how we were able to save lives. So, you know, we could agree to disagree. You know, that's my take, my idea. I'm going based on experience. I'm a mother of 3 daughters. I'm out here in these streets in real life, behind the scenes in the healthcare system and the behavioral health systems. And you know, working with different nonprofit organizations and so on and so forth. And I'm only implementing or using or coming up with strategies because I'm a strategist, right? I'm an analyst. I don't come from a background of master's degree, doctor's degree. I don't even have a bachelor's degree. I don't even have an associate's degree. I have a GED. I have a GED.
Degree.
I have a GED and I have experience of being in these streets for real. And I'm telling you that there has to be some type of accountability. So the same way, I gave an example of how we were able to break the transmissions of COVID, of the COVID viruses, especially within the school system. They came up with this idea or with this system in place. All I'm saying is have something like that in place as well. I do agree with the metal detectors. That's a good point. Yeah, I won't disagree with that. But the metal detectors in the buildings of the schools when they come in, of course, but also having the parents. When you see something like that pop on your phone as a parent, you're going to be like, wait a minute, before you walk out that house, let me see. That'll give you more of a reason to bond with your child and to communicate with your child. You see this on mommy's phone? It's asking this question. Do you have any weapons? And it makes people so provoking.
I think it's a good idea. I think both.
To want to, it's almost like doing damage control, because when people know that they're being watched or they're being monitored. Sorry, calling in. When people are being watched or monitored, they second guess. They're more than likely to second guess doing something. So I'm just using, coming up with scenarios or strategies that I've done before, that I've been a part of in this city, my city here in New York, that has worked.
But let me say something. I want to say something on that. And this is the thing too. I think that even with when you know, when we talk about unity and coming together, I think that both of you guys have a point. You know, we have to stop always disagreeing with each other all the time. Like, I feel like what Low Lane is saying, they need metal detectors, and I feel like what you're saying. So if we come together and put all of that together, it can be a help. You understand what I'm saying? Because, like you said, I know if I was a child and my mother had an app on the phone, or you know what I'm saying, and I'm about to go to school, and then she shows me like, look, this, I'm just telling you, I don't want you to get in trouble. Look what they showing, boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna straighten up now. She said, but then if they know that when they go outside, I might hide the gun outside. Well, then that's on them. Now you're ignorant if you're gonna, you know that they set it on the app, and then you're gonna go get the gun from outside and bring it to school and then get caught. So it's like that's real stupid if you know that your mom just showed you this app and then you're gonna go take the gun that you hid and then bring it to the school anyway, and then now you're going to jail. So, you know, it's just crazy. Hold on. Oh, shot. Hold on. I gotta delete because she's frozen right now. I knew it was something. I'm like, I know she ain't sitting still like that. Hold up.
I have a question.
Sorry about that. I got booted out.
You good. Yeah. So I agree with both.
Yeah, I heard everything you're saying, Q, because guess what? We've been doing it this way for all this time, right? We've been doing it this way. Why not try something else? And if my way doesn't work, then we'll find something. If somebody will find something else. I'm all about resolution. Getting stuff done. Like I said, I grew up real tough. You know what I mean? It was really crazy for me. You know, it was really crazy for me. We all have a story. We all came from, now I won't say all, speak for myself, toxic backgrounds and mental health and drugs and all this and all that. I'm like, I'm like a Judge Mathis. I'm like Judge Mathis's daughter. I'm tough love. I'm a tough love mama.
We all have a story if we tell our story.
Right.
We do. But I don't understand, right? Because I went to IS once.
Hold on, Tanya, your thing is like echoing.
Can you hear me?
I got my plate. I'm trying to see when dinner's ready, Shop.
Yeah, we need that food.
I'm about to do the mashed potatoes now because I'm doing whole food.
Okay, Lolaine said, if you as a parent find a secret hiding spot the kid don't know about and it's locked up, that is the parent being responsible. Bet if my parents had a gun, I wouldn't know where it's stashed. Yeah, I mean everybody's, we're just trying to come up with ways,
Yeah.
that can
And if
help.
they
That's
don't
that's all
know,
it
if the
is.
parent don't know the guardian, if the parent, the guardian, or the proxy doesn't know, there's gonna be an option there too. I don't know.
Right, right.
I
I
You
have a
don't
know,
know.
gun, and
I
I
don't
know which,
know.
and it's ready, armed, ready to go, for real. But I
Mm-hmm.
just get out of, because I don't have children living here with me, but I do have children coming to my house, and I could put it in a safe and lock it up. But what good is it going to do me if somebody come through my house and I wake up and you standing over my bed? I need
Right,
Exactly.
right.
ready. I'm
It's
saying,
yeah.
but I definitely keep it out of a place where children would be, and I definitely keep it on
Good luck
safety,
though.
so they would have to know how to pursue it. But getting back to that, to the detectives in school, right? I don't understand it. I went to IS 167 on East Tremont and
Mm.
Boston Road
Boston
back
Road.
Mm-hmm. The
Yeah.
Bronx.
as a sixth grader, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And when we walked through the school, we had metal detectors. That was back in the 70s. So for us to be where we are right now today,
That shit
it's
didn't even work.
cool. It's like how are
Because
we there?
I brought a gun to school and they had metal detectors too. As a matter of fact, Low Lane, you know about in Flushing. I bought that shit. I bought the hammer in Flushing before. War. But I mean, at the end of the day, everybody always tries to find a way when you're dealing with criminals or the streets or people that's being. Everybody finds a way to hide something or do this and do that. But so it's our job as parents, as adults, as righteous people, as PBN Network to come up with solutions. And the only way we can come up with solutions and make them work is if we all sit here and come up with ideas that are new, some new ideas, things that have been. If it didn't work, let's try something new. Let's move on. That's just like with me.
Right.
I was in the streets for years, hustling, grinding, guns, drugs, jail time, and I had to make a decision, and I had to say, I was doing this for years. It's not working. It didn't get me nowhere. Let me try something else. And I tried something else, and it's getting me somewhere. It makes me feel like a better man. I have kids now, and I have knowledge, and I have wisdom, and it just helps me get through the day to survive. Because right now we're living in a world where it's all about survival. I don't want to die right now. I want to live, and I want to teach my kids and leave a legacy. Right. So if you're gonna do that, we have to come up with ways differently than what we already had. And that's what we're trying to do here. So,
That's what
so
I'm
again,
saying.
so like I said, I agree
And
with
you know
both of
what?
you
This
guys.
idea, and yeah, and just to piggyback off of what you're saying, this idea, I just literally, when you hit me up, and I'm like, okay, let me try to, come on, if not by 7:30. I literally came up with the idea in like 15 minutes as I was getting myself ready to come on and stuff like that. Because I'm like, if they ask this question, I want to be prepared to answer. I don't know everything and I don't pretend to know everything. But what I do know is that as a community, as a population, we need to do more brainstorming. We need
Right,
to be
right.
more, we need to hear the good, the bad. We need to weigh the pros and cons. And this idea, I believe in it wholeheartedly. And I think that it could slow down if it not only just change but slow down the thought process of what goes on in a child's mind, or bullies or gang members and things of that nature, and also get the parents more involved because they know that they will be potentially held responsible. So I'm so deep about and passionate about my beliefs and my ideas. I'm going to present this. I'm going to have my daughter actually present it to her school and in a meeting and see what they say, and then we can have the discussion and see what and get a poll and see what they say. Then we'll be
Right,
able to know who wants change and who doesn't, who wants to keep things the way they are, or who wants to see change.
right, right. Let me read this comment right quick. From Jason. I, as a former MST therapist, have worked with a youth who had a history of using fake guns, which I have personally seen and recovered that looked very real if it was sprayed in black. he would shoot air guns at random people, and one time was caught on camera. I had to go to his school to speak with the parents, I guess,
The
parents and
parents,
teachers, the parents
the
and
parents.
teachers about his behavior because the cops became involved. I spoke with the mom who was frustrated because she is a single mom. There are several contributions to this behavior of the, I guess, and then it stopped right there. Yeah. Mm. I thank God we grew up in our times. The other huge factor again are the streets. Kids being bullied, gangs taking them in, as well as TV, rap videos. Most of these kids get brainwashed. I just, you know what's so crazy? I just saw a video that somebody put out. We really have to watch what, like, there was a baby. He had to be like 2 years old. He had Pampers on and everything. He was in front of the TV and he was doing every single thing and every single move that the person made on that TV. So we got to be mindful that TV, seeing the eyes, because you got to remember, for us, like Mo Knowledge, shout out to my brother Mo Knowledge, always tells us to see is your mind, really, right? For grown-ups, we see with our mind because we're not going to believe everything we see, right? But a child is really just seeing what he sees with his eyes. He can't use his mind yet. His mind is not developed enough to know that what he's seeing on the TV is wrong or right. So now, if you got your child watching TV or watching a phone and you're not paying attention to them because you're in your phone, and then they're
Mm-hmm.
watching something crazy, they're gonna do it when they see it. So then you wonder, you know, how sometimes you ever seen a parent watch their kid say something or do something, and they be like, "Where did they learn that from?" Uh,
Right.
when you were sitting in the room on your phone and they were watching the other phone, and when you wasn't paying attention, that's how. Because if you are not doing it, or their aunt and uncle are not doing it, they're watching it on TV. So we
somewhere.
gotta be. We're not saying don't let your kids watch TV. That's what people, they're like, well, we can't stop our kids from doing everything. But guess what? You can stop your little kids. We're talking about little kids now. We're not talking about the grown ones. The grown ones, you're gonna let them. They're gonna have to experience life just like you did. But we're talking about the underage ones that are not adults. You have to be on them, especially when they're in the house. I mean, like it's like, okay, when they're out the house, you can't do nothing about that. But you can teach them that when you're out the house, you need to listen to your teacher, not shoot your teacher.
Right. And another thing I wanted to mention was, and I'm all about balance in the middle. Like some
Right.
of these teachers need to be held accountable too,
Oh
because they
yes.
have
Oh yes.
this mentality. Like I remember growing up, they had this mentality. Well, I don't care. I got my education already. I'm already a teacher. I'm already getting paid. I'm gonna get paid regardless. They have these type of mentalities. I already
Mhm.
told my daughter, you're not gonna have that. You're going to be an impact. These children are going to remember you for the rest of their lives. What you're going to do differently than what any other teacher has ever done? You're going to be very impactful in these children's lives, and they're going to take everything that you are teaching them um, in the classroom with them for the rest of their lives.
Right.
A lot of I feel like the system itself, the workforce system, needs to open doors and opportunities for individuals like myself who don't have degrees, okay, who didn't go to school, who was dropouts and runaways and stuff like that, but have a lot of experience in the system and who have made the necessary changes within themselves to be impactful and employ them in these schools.
Right.
I'm not saying I got to be making $100,000, but hit me off with half of that. With
Right.
my experience, my actual real life experience, I can come in these schools and mentor these kids and so on and so forth. Because they get in these teachers, not for nothing. They get in these teachers from the suburbs. They get in these bookworms. They get in these, as they call them, squares. Sorry, I don't want to offend anybody, but I'm just using the lingo, the language that and they putting them in these in these tough schools, and the teacher can't. The schools, these children are not relating to them. They're not relatable.
Right.
So I feel like the system, the public school system, needs to employ more Black and brown people, or just even not just Black and brown, just from any race or genre of nationalities and so on and so forth. People that actually, like you and I, Tanya, that have different backgrounds that could relate to these children.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Tanya, I know you wanted to say something.
I want to hit back on the brother that said that he's thankful for the time grew up in.
He's what?
Thankful for the time that he grew
For the time that he grew up in.
right. That he's thankful that he grew up in that time. There were
Well,
values and
somebody said something in
morals.
the comment. You said.
Yeah, you just read him off. The last comment.
The last comment. This one right here.
What'd he say? Jason, yes.
We have to be mindful of what we say and do around them. These kids will mimic everything we do or say. I truly appreciate this topic and conversation.
The topic. Okay.
Oh, you thought he said, oh, okay. Yeah. He said
No,
the topic. Right.
but the time is important because we've gotten away from our values. We've gotten away from values and morals and the way we used to be. Like the soul food thing, getting together,
Right.
cooking, having family time. And when you because I live this. This is what I do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I know I can't save the world, but I have saved my family. I have made a difference. Old-fashioned values
Right.
of respect. A kid is supposed to be seen and not heard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You say, respect your elders. We've gotten away from all of that. And these kids are ruling the world. And until we stand up and start really being parents and parenting our children, we're going to have a problem. We're going to have 6-year-olds taking guns to school thinking
Right.
it's a
Right. Thinking this. Right. Exactly.
it's not.
I want to kind of move on to the next subject, right? I was sent a video from somebody on Instagram that's a supporter of PBN Network, of the white business owner, the man that hosed down the black woman, the black homeless woman. I got the video here. Let me see if I could pull it up and if you can see it good enough. I'm gonna do a video for Instagram, a side by side about it, but so I don't know if you guys can see it.
We're not going to be able to see it here.
Wait, hold on, let me. Why is it not? Here it goes. Hold on. You was able to see it?
No.
You couldn't see it?
No.
Yeah, see, that's why I be needing more. More knowledge, man. He done left us. Yo, what's Tanya? You ain't hear from Mo? What's going on with Mo?
Knock, knock. Who's there?
Where he at, man? He done ran on us children. Hold on, let me see. Children do not have life values anymore, and neither does most parents today.
Absolutely.
And it's sad. It's real sad.
Very sad. Depressed. And that's the major part of the problem. We sit here and we can blame everybody.
Everything. But
if you're a parent, you need to take accountability. For real.
and
You
that's the
see,
problem.
man, all this shit from your kids. You demand bring home good grades, get to school and class, doing the right thing. But that's your job. That is, you can talk about it or be about it. And I am a prime example. I'm a very proud parent of 2 grown, successful children. And I did that shit by myself. For real. I did. And I made a difference. And I know done, but part of the problem is we've gotten away from our old-fashioned values. And we allow this white man to tell us how we gonna raise our kids. Like I said, I discipline them out of love. You discipline them out of hate.
Right.
You don't care about who they are when you shoot them and kill them. I do.
Right.
Tell me to raise my kids.
But I do want to say this though. What I want to say is, like me, I don't believe in, like I don't want to just points one bad apple makes everybody. So like I think it's just the person. It's not all white people. It's not all black people. It's not all. It's just certain people just do not have a heart. Certain people do not believe in what we believe in. You understand what I'm saying? And when you can just do that and not care, it's a problem.
That's a
Because you
man.
even have, we're not gonna go there because we could say this. We could say even you got black people that don't care about nothing. They kill our own kind. So while we can sit here and get mad at this person, that person, but everybody's to blame. Whoever is cold hearted like that, that's who's to blame.
Mm.
And the
I'm not.
parents. The parents. No, I'm not saying you blaming them. I'm just saying, when we speak, I want people to know that we're not just saying, well, white people or black. You know what I'm saying? We're speaking about whoever is that way, whoever, whatever nationality you are. God made all of us, right? We all it's supposed to be equal, right? We all are human beings, right? We all are human beings. We got to think about that. So, but I don't want to get into that topic because that's not something we talking about right now. But I get what you're saying though. Like, parents the parents like that need to stop. Like, what are you having kids for? Like, if you don't even know, if you're not woke, you don't need to be having no kids.
Parents step up, period. We keep
Right,
blaming
but they
buy everything, and it's us, for real. And I say that as a kid that grew up in a time where I didn't feel loved. And when I look at the things that happened back then versus the laws that's happening now, I'm like, where were you?
right,
It was
right,
okay to beat with an iron cord.
right.
You know,
Yeah. I got that before. My grandma used to tear us up. Yeah,
used
she
to-
used to tear us up. But he asked me what was the video I showed on the phone. It was a video of a white business owner, a man, spraying down a homeless woman with a hose because he was in front of her business. So my thing is, this is what I would have done. Yes, everybody's not me, but like you said, if everybody started thinking like just having a heart, my thing is, okay, maybe she's not supposed to be in front of the business, right? Cool. Was she causing any harm? No. Listen, man, you can't be here like this. Or what's going on with you? Are you okay? Do you need $5? None of that was asked. He just was spraying her down with a hose. You see what I'm saying now? We have to
Probably.
look at we have to look at everything. When we watch these videos, you just got to look. What could he have done so much better? All he had to do is ask. Even if now this is not what I agree with. I'm just giving y'all examples now. Even if he would have said, listen, this is out of my hands. I don't have the right to touch her. Well, I'm gonna call authority and get her removed. He didn't even do that. He took it upon himself. See, everybody thinks that they're the authority and you can do this and do that to people.
It's
You don't.
ego.
Yes,
It's
very much.
everybody's own ego.
Everybody wants to be big because he feels like because he's a boss of his business. Now he's the boss of what that lady is doing out there. She's homeless. She had nowhere to go. Make sure she's okay. Ask if she's okay. And that's what we got to do with these kids. Parents, like you said, Tanya, parents need to step up when if they see their kids acting up. Something may be wrong. Talk to them. Don't just automatically blame them or bash them. Talk to them first. Ask them what's going on.
They
I want to
also
also say,
not be afraid to parent.
Right.
Right. And parenting could be, parenting could be very scary for people, and especially it depends on how they were raised. If they were not raised in an emotional stability, like nurturing environment, it could be awkward. So for me, like for myself, I was kind of raised that way. So bonding with my children sometimes, it was, to me, it was kind of foreign, like. But I'll give you an example. Like I said, my daughter just turned 24. She celebrated her birthday in Mexico with her boyfriend. And I'm a young mom, and I'm not ready to be nobody's grandmom no time soon. So I remember sending her a text message, instead of me saying, you better be on birth controls, or I hope you're on birth controls, and I hope you're using condoms. I said something like, hey, Bree, enjoy yourself or whatever. And remember, protect your ovaries. Look out for your ovaries.
Right.
So we got to find different, ways to kind of like, without really like, me saying, use condoms, get your birth controls. And so it doesn't feel like we're kind of like overstepping our boundaries or badgering them, or, you know what I mean? Like as a parent, we're not trying to control their lives. you know, we gotta find different
ways.
verbiage. I call it verbiage. Use different verbiage and ways to communicate how we want to communicate a message to our child. And I told her, you know, protect your ovaries. Watch out for your ovaries. She know what that means, and she laughed.
Right.
She said, my ass off."
Right,
And
right,
my daughter was getting into that age where she, you know, she may be sexually active, and I knew it was getting there. I set up a appointment to go to Planned Parenthood, where they sat there and educated her about sex and all of the consequences and the responsibility that you need to have before being active. You know what I'm saying? Versus just going here. They explain all of the different, you know, diseases you could catch, pregnancy, and everything, and protection. You know, and that's part of our jobs
Right.
as parents.
And here at PBN, you know, we do have, you know, individuals like myself, you, Tanya, and other people working behind the scene. You know, we can get with children or underage, you know, with the permission of their parents and so on and so forth. Even, you know, if they don't want the permission of their parents, we can respect that. And what we will do is we'll sit down, we'll coach someone. We'll watch videos. I have so much material on what a penis looks like when a penis or vagina, what it looks like when it's been infected with an STD. You know, having those images displayed on a screen, and having someone sit down with materials and go over. And it's on YouTube as well, you know, Google's and World Wide Web and stuff like that. But just having someone to go through this material with them and saying, this is what it looks like, this is what it feels like, or this is what it smells like, or whatever the situation. I've been in situations where I had to do that with, you know, underage children, you know, to get them to understand that this is the consequences of, you know, being promiscuous or being, you know, sexually active in that manner and not being responsible.
right. Tanya, I think you was freezing for a second. Yeah, I think Tanya's is frozen. Hold on.
Sorry.
She froze. She gotta come back in.
She probably come back in.
But Cash App is below, y'all. Anybody that wants to donate to the cause. You now watching PBN Network, Positive Beats Negative. Be sure to like and subscribe. Make sure that you hit that notification button so every time I go live, you will be notified. Shout out to the sponsors. Shout out to my brother Mo Knowledge. He's not here right now. I can't find him. Yo, Sha, did you see Mo yet?
No.
What's going on? Like, where is he at? Why is he hiding?
I waited. He's on standby. You know, I just say he's on standby. I think he's on standby. Or he took a little. He may have took a mental health day. He may have took a mental health day. We all need that.
But it's been more than a day though. Like I miss my guy, man. I ain't seen him in a long time. You know, he's not answering the phone for me or nothing. I don't know what's going on with him. You know what I mean? But yeah, we here. Y'all know what it is, man. It's grind time, no demon time. Street God turned positive. We here washing up negativity. We are the coaches. We are the best. Huh? We here, right, Shop?
Yes, we are. We're here to stay.
One of the most.
We're going against all the odds. Right. Confidently, high vibrational. You know, we talked about egos. You know, people got more egos than self-esteem.
That's right.
And it's sad, you know.
They better jump on our frequency. That's what they better do.
And we're open to this discussion and dialogue. We're open to people that disagree, or, you know, and I'm open to, okay, well, if my solution or my idea doesn't work, what's yours? And, you know, you come up with yours, and we could probably collaborate together and come up with something together. It's all about working together.
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely.
Right. What happened? I seen you was frozen for a minute. I said, hey, hold on now. What's going on? Jason says salute to both of you. Definitely, man. Thank you, family. Thank you.
Thank you.
We here. Hold on, let me see. Invited you here. We invited you here. No Q Life PBN. He's from our hood. Figured you would like the platform. That's right, man. Come on in. Tell a friend to tell a friend, man. PBN Network. You're gonna get nothing but positivity over here. We bringing energy to the game that people are not bringing to the game. You know, not even the game. It's not the game. This is life. We're talking about life here. Like, I put out a video and it was like, what does your life mean to you? What does your kid's life mean to you? What does your parents' life mean to you? When you're gone, you're gone. And people are taking it softly right now. Like, your life right now. What does it really mean to you? When you find out what your life means to you, you will start realizing that it's not a game, and you will start realizing that you need to pay attention and start following the guidelines of the most high, God. God created us, right? You didn't create yourself. God created us, and God says that we are supposed to be what? Think about it. I don't even want to say it, but
Supposed to be
we
one.
that's right. We're supposed to be one, and they took that and they split it, and everybody went this way and that way. So now it's all about everybody making their own choices, right? But when you're making a choice, right? Do you think about before you make that choice? Are you thinking about it? Because I know if my mother told me this, see, I don't have no mother, but if my mother was still here and she told me this, right? And then I turn around and somebody from the streets that's kind of like a stranger to me that I see getting in trouble all the time. He been to jail 5 times and he tell me something. What am I going to believe? What am I going to believe?
Yes,
Everybody say, "Oh, I don't believe
I
in
was the same
God or
way.
Jesus." Yeah, because I don't see Jesus. I don't see God. Well, guess what? Remember when I told y'all it's not just your eyes that you see with, it's your mind. And I know for sure that your mind is telling you when you on that bus going to Rikers Island, your mind is telling you, "Damn, I fucked up," right? You see what I'm saying? So stop thinking with your eyes and think with your mind and start knowing that somehow, some way that God is real, or that just another higher power is real. See, the kingdom is in you. The kingdom is in us. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think we talked about this before. The kingdom is in you. Just because you don't want to go to church, you don't feel about your kingdom, God is in you. It's in how you feel. It's what's on your mind. You had to use your mind to go pick up that gun, right? And go, y'all planned out how you was gonna go do that robbery. So plan out how you're gonna do God's work. Plan out how you're gonna teach your kids and mold your kids. Plan out how you're gonna treat your wife. Plan out how you're gonna treat your husband. And stop just making false accusations or false moves and making the wrong choices so fast because you're just moving off of what somebody told you or what you see on TV. Stop using your eyes and use your mind. PBN Network.
And just because your parents may not be here anymore in life, it doesn't mean that they're gone. They're part of the universe and they're guardian angels and they're watching over you. And our children are a reproduction of life. And what we put into them is exactly
All
you
right.
put in, you're not going to get anything out. If you do what you're here to do, you're going to be okay.
Right.
Your kids are going to be all right. But it takes
Right.
us, people, the village, people, and network. My girlfriend right here, because I'm loving you, girl. I'm loving you. And
I'm
and
loving you too, girl.
what we need, difference, for real.
Yeah, we
And
definitely do.
we have to be more than just talking about it, being about it. And I learned a long time ago that I can't save the world by
No, you
myself.
can't.
Mm, by
Right.
yourself.
Lolaine, that's Sha Rose. She's part of PBN Network. She's just more, behind the scenes doing assistant work. So she's PBN.
We
She
Yeah, I
has
like
an
to be behind the
Instagram.
scenes, guys. I really love to play the back. I appreciate this platform and Q for inviting me up and being vocal, but I'm definitely like hands on behind the scenes because I don't do this for. I'm not doing this for an image. I'm doing this because this is my journey. I'm doing this because this is my passion. This is my niche. My niche. It's spelled it's niche, but they say niche or whatever. But
Mm-hmm.
this is my I'm passionate about that. This is my assignment here on earth. I feel, being able to be like a mentor, a life coach,
Right.
and it's a wonderful opportunity. It's a wonderful feeling. It brings so much gratitude. And it makes my day. It makes my day when I'm able to impact someone
Thank you.
and make them to see help them to see something different in themselves
I'm
or in
glad you
their
said that.
situation.
I'm so glad you said that because sometimes people ask me, and it's like I'm not doing this for recognition either. I'm doing this because it makes me feel good when I can change somebody's life or making an impact on the world. You understand what I'm saying? And when I have somebody like Sha, when I have somebody like Tanya, the whole PBN, when I have people like that are willing to help, that are willing to help me change the world to a better place. We can't change everybody, but to make certain things a little bit better, then that's a plus for me, and that's passionate. That's coming from the heart for real. I do this from the heart. I don't care what nobody has to say. I don't care about none of that. Trying to bring in the building. Salute my bro. My bro always my bro been 100. He kept it 100 with me through all the bullshit. I ain't gonna lie, that's my bro. Through all the bullshit, and now I recognize certain things. We got to talk too. And yo, China Brim, you got to send me your number, because I don't know if that's the number that I got for you is not working no more, man. Come on, how you gonna do that to me, bro? I wanted to call you about something personal too, man. Salute to the platform, everything, Glico, my God, China Brim. And then so I want to say this too. After I read this, I just told Q Life PBN that earlier. I'm behind the scenes too. I welcome you to join my platform too. I believe this is my calling too. Are you local in New York City? I would love to help. Facts.
Yes, I'm here in New York City. I'm definitely in New York City, as we wanna at least have a representative, or we want to have an ally. We welcome all allies to PBN Network and what we're doing. We could have people in different states, because we're definitely gonna, slow progress is better than no progress, but we're looking to branch off in different territories and different states and so on and so forth. And look out. We're definitely coming.
This is the part of the segment right now. I got two things that I want to happen right now. And the first thing I want is to have a moment of silence for my homie Extreme. This is a guy that I tried to talk about it yesterday on live, and then I had to get off of there. But one of my homies that I was with when I used to be running the streets and doing hardcore music, I met on Jamaica Ave, and he was doing porno DVDs, right? And he seen that a lot of people knew me and respected me in Jamaica, Queens. So we chose to do What's Really Hood DVD, and I got him people that were paying him to get on the DVD, and started the DVD thing, filming artists, walking around in dangerous neighborhoods. When I tell you, any neighborhood, I would bring him through, and he'd be like, "Yo, you sure we want to go?" I said, "What do you mean, are you sure?" So anyway, and from there we were grinding. There was a time and place in my life where I was homeless and I had nowhere to go, and he took me in, and I lived with him. Right. This is his second stroke. He's in the hospital in critical condition right now, and just tired of seeing my people go. And this is another reason why I started PBN Network, because I wanted to change what's going on. I was tired of hurt, tired of pain,
Anger.
Anger. And I just didn't want to end up dead. I didn't want to end up killing anybody either. So, that's why I started this. So, moment of silence for my homie Extreme real quick. Amen. Prayers up though for him, man. He's it's not looking too good. But the Father God told us, he always told us, if you pray, he said, "Come to me and I will heal all things." So that's what I'm doing. I'm coming to you, and I'm asking, Lord, please put your hand on him, hold him, heal his family, his kids. We ask you for forgiveness. We ask you to touch everyone out there that needs healing. We ask you to touch the people that are out there that are homeless, that have no food. Give them a plate. Give them one. Amen. The next part of the segment is the scratch off part. I know y'all ready for this. The scratch off. Tanya, we can't hear you. Hold on, we can't hear Tanya. We gotta. I think it's the unmute. All right, there we go.
$1 million lotto.
Yeah, there we go. $1 million lotto. Where lotto at though? So
No, not that lotto, the real
the
lotto.
real lotto. So we had the segment, y'all. Just in case y'all didn't know, we give a chance for somebody in the audience. You know, we're gonna pick somebody out or something, and if I win, you guys win a percentage. Tanya, did we come up with the percentage, or should we just say like if it's big money, then we give them this and we give them that, whatever it is? But all you know is that all you have to know is that you're gonna. If I win, you win something, all right?
Or you
Well,
could
why don't we just spread the love to all our visitors, all those that were
Yeah,
watching,
that's why I said
everybody
if
that's
it's
part of this platform right now. If you're
that's
logged
why I
on,
said
hit the like button, hit the like button right now, so we can get a tally of all the people that are watching right now. And if he wins the pot, we split it.
but
where
unless
is
it's
the
We split it by a percentage. We
hold
split it
on.
by a percentage.
I gotta go get I gotta go get my penny. Hold on. Ah, I gotta go get my penny.
Good luck. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, guys.
I want him to play the lotto. Because I can't play lotto here in Las Vegas for one. So if we could win on PBN,
Why can't you play out there? They don't do that out there?
nah, casinos control everything. They don't allow lotto in Las Vegas. Or no.
I
Y'all
love
can hear
Las
me?
Vegas. Tommy,
Y'all
I'm
can hear
ready
me?
to come out there and see you. I love Las Vegas. Is it
Mm.
still cold in the winter time? Is it
Yeah.
still cold in the winter?
Girl, you gonna have to hit me up and find me somewhere on these social media networks. I don't care about likes or how many people know me or how
Exactly. Same.
I'm not
I
even
got
All right.
like 300 followers.
Y'all can hear me? Y'all can hear me scratching though?
Yes, we
no.
can.
All right, now I'm scratching now.
What you scratching?
The scratch off.
Oh,
So the winning numbers is they give you two win. This game is you get two winning numbers, and then you got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 of your numbers. And if any of your numbers match the winning number, you win. And then if you win if you scratch off a knot like a money sign, you get whatever you get the symbol, the prize that's in that symbol instantly. And then if you win a bucks, if it says bucks, you win that automatically. And the maximum that you can win on this ticket is 20 million.
That's
come on.
look
So I'm
about it.
scratching, y'all. I'm scratching. The winning numbers are 3, 3, and 23. 2, 4, 8. Hold on. 6, 16, 12. They ain't gonna give it to us. They ain't trying to give us none, y'all. Come on now. 18. 22. Come on. I hate, I hate when they do that. Like one of the winning numbers is 23. You gonna give me a 22? Really? Really? That's how you gonna do me? All right. 24. Come on now. And 28. We did not win anything. Hold on though. Let me just show y'all real quick. I don't know if y'all can see. Boom. Y'all can see it
No.
now?
Mm-mm.
Tanya, you never can see none. Hold on, your mic is muted. Hold on, somebody's mic.
I can see it,
All right, you see it, right?
but it's
So,
been very big. But we trust you.
all right.
I definitely.
What kind of dog is that?
A teacup Pomeranian.
I don't like dogs. I don't like dogs. Get them out of here.
This is dog. This is a
I don't like dogs. You keep
family.
muting your mic. I think Shy, your mic keep getting muted.
Yeah, no, I keep muting myself because for the background noise.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I don't like dogs. I really don't. I'm sorry. I like how they look. I like looking at them. But when they're around me, I don't like. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I have a phobia with a lot of animals, y'all. I just want y'all to know, Q Life has a phobia.
If he
Oh
come
my God! Now y'all double teaming me. Oh no, I'm
out,
You
melting.
better have
I'm melting.
back.
you
Yo.
saw his skin he just yelled.
Right, Paco?
Yo.
Say I'm the
Is
man.
that a Pomeranian? That's a boy.
Oh,
What do you call?
what's happening? See, that's what I'm talking about. They start turning on you and all that. I can't deal with all that.
I think he has a pain or something.
There's something wrong with him because he's
Cause yeah,
screaming like that.
I gave him he has to take medication because he has a cavity.
Oh, see.
He has a cavity, so he has to get on antibiotics to. So I think it's the pain come. What's the matter? Why you?
Oh man, see. I can't be dealing with that, Tanya.
Something
Y'all gotta put them dogs
something
up.
is up with him.
If I ever come to y'all crib, y'all gotta put the dogs up.
If you ever come to my house, either you
I
have power.
press this stomach.
You keep breaking up. What you say? You keep going in and out, Tanya. What you said?
I said, except or you'll be staying at the MGM resorts or the Mandalay Bay or the Paris.
Man, damn.
But this is his house. My dog
In
is on
2007, I won at the MGM Grand. In 2007, I won a jackpot on the Sweet Cherries machine.
I like the cherries.
My husband at the time, was like, "All right, this is your last $20." I'm like, "Give me the money. Just give me the money." He like, "It's your last $20." I was in my 20s, and he gave me the last $20, and I just played the last 20, and I hit the jackpot, and I started beating him up. Because I was a roughneck chick.
Right,
and I started beating him up in the casino. What the F I told you about don't giving me no money? I told you don't F. And I was going so ratchet at the time. I was so ratchet. But that's what I mean when I say I'm passionate. Whenever I'm passionate about something, I let nothing stop me. I manifested, I put it in my heart, my soul, and my spirit. And I said, this is what I want. And that's what we want to do. We want to always, for the good. It has to be for the good, right? And
Absolutely.
so in 2007, I remember that MGM Grand. We were staying at the Tropicana. We walked that little hallway.
That's right across the street.
Right. We walked that little that trailway. The connection between Tropicana and MGM Grand. And I hit with my last $20, and
how much did you?
Then I had to pay taxes. Then I had to pay the IRS on that money.
You won over 1,500. So how much did you win?
I won some money. I won in the thousands.
Wow.
Over 10. Over 10 under 20.
Well, if you ever come back to Vegas, hit me up. And I hope you can find me somewhere on here on social media. I'm not.
We're going to definitely connect. We're going to definitely connect. Definitely.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, I'm trying to think. It was something else that I wanted to touch on real quick before we get up out of here. It was something else that I wanted to touch up on. I gotta look at my phone. Let me see.
Is it where's Mo?
I know. Yeah, we gotta find Mo. We definitely gotta find Mo.
You really don't know where Mo is?
I mean, you seen him? I ain't seen him. You seen him on the last 2 PBN networks? He ain't here right now neither.
Last week.
Huh?
He was here last week.
Nah, but he wasn't here Sunday. Sunday
know.
shenanigans.
Are you doing Sunday shenanigans? I didn't know about that.
Yeah, you didn't see us on live Sunday?
No.
Yes, you was there.
I was not there.
You didn't see us on Sunday shenanigans?
No.
I guess you know what it was? I think that was when you know what? I'm gonna tell you what happened. Remember, because I just got my new equipment. So I think I was so excited to go live. And I said, I'm gonna bring back PBN shenanigans that same day. And I went live on Sunday. And we're gonna bring back Sunday shenanigans where we, like you see how like Wednesdays we're gonna be talking about the serious topics, and then Sunday we're gonna do the shenanigans where we having fun. We got our drinks, we got our food, and we're gonna talk topics. You know what I mean? Sex topics, relationship topics, just different more topics that are more fun to talk about.
Sound like big fun. I need you to hit me up on that one.
Yeah, because we always talking about things like this, and I don't want to always overwhelm the people with sad things. You know what I'm saying? So I want to bring back PBN Network. It's still going to be respectful. It's still going to be it's going to be positive, but we're going to have more fun with it.
Balance, balance. Like
yes.
Maybe some self-reflection topics, masculine and feminine energy. Things like that.
Right.
We probably have some giveaways. I'm exploring options where we can have live on the screen giveaways. Maybe a gift card for supporting PBN Network. People that donate. Yeah, people that donate. We have someone that's constantly donating. We may want to go ahead and have a giveaway for that person.
That's
So
right.
we're working behind the
That's
scenes
right.
of some things.
I
That's
like
right.
that.
Yeah, you see last week. Matter of fact, you was there, Tanya.
Sunday?
See, Tanya talking junk. She was there because we remember we was talking about feet.
Was that Sunday?
Exactly. See, come on, Tanya, you talking
I
junk.
remember that because I
Yeah,
talked
that
about
was Sunday
like
shenanigans.
track.
We don't talk about feet on Wednesdays. You know what I'm saying? That was a Sunday. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't realize the days is,
Yeah, we was talking about the cosmetics and the
yeah,
hygiene
I
of men.
remember
And
that.
yeah,
That was a fun
yeah.
show.
So this Sunday coming up, God willing, you know what I'm saying? We might have to get back to that because Tanya, I think you said you was gonna show your feet or something.
You said you would show your feet for three more
For three more to cash.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'll show you my feet right now if you want to see.
Oh shit, let's go live. We live. Let's go.
Y'all want to
Let's
see
get
the
it.
feet?
Oh man, exclusive, y'all. This is exclusive from PBN
Nah,
Network. Y'all ain't gonna get this nowhere
not
else.
exclusive. But I'm not afraid or ashamed
There we go.
of my feet. See that?
See?
You see that arch? No, let me
Right.
stop.
You see that arch? You see that? You see? Look, live on PBN Network. Tanya just showed her feet live on PBN Network. So she's making me almost want to show mine now, but I think I'm
Yeah,
gonna wait till
we're
Sunday.
down to earth.
Yeah,
We're real down to earth people here.
Yo,
yeah.
that's what I'm talking about. You see what we do? Y'all ain't gonna have fun like this nowhere else. Come right here, PBN Network, Positive Beats Negative. You already know what it is. We washing up negativity.
No
It's our
judgment zone.
time.
No judgment
No
zone.
demon time.
No
No
judgment.
judgment zone, man. Practice what you preach. Teach what
Right.
you practice.
And be
How about
who
that?
you are. Because
Yeah,
That's
there's
be
no
right.
you.
future. There is no future in front of
What sign are you,
Leo.
Tanya? What sign are you?
Leo.
I'm a Gemini. My mom is a Leo. She raised me.
Okay.
A Leo mom raised this all here, what you see here. So I respect it. I get that from you. I get that lioness alpha, that lioness alpha woman from you. Although,
Right.
although you're like very mild and everything, like we kind of balance each other out on this platform. You know what I mean? Like I'm like,
Facts.
you're not gonna be loud and rambunctious and this and that, and you're like, so it works good. I love it.
The Jergens, look, Lolaine, she remembered the Jergens. You don't remember the Jergens?
But she's
Yeah.
telling me I need lotion. I got lotion.
No, she's
right
saying
here.
the Jergens because you was acting like you didn't remember we was live on Sunday and we was talking about the
Oh, I
Jergens and
forgot.
all the
I didn't know what
lotions and the
day that
cosmetics.
was.
You're gonna make me go pull out. So you're gonna make me go pull out my cosmetics again? That's what
No,
you trying to do? I don't want
no.
to go do that. Lot ain't here right now. Lot pulled out his Jergens and all that, so I had to go pull out my little Bed Bath and Beyond shit and all that. My
Oh
little
yeah, they
Polo
was pulling
cologne
out
and all
the
that.
Axe,
Yeah,
the underarm deodorant, or the
yeah,
ass
yeah.
wipes, all of that.
Yeah, the wipes. You
But
gotta have wipes.
I remember the ass wipes, and I'm
Mhm.
so happy to know that you brothers really, truly,
Oh yeah, like
thoroughly clean your
yeah.
ass
You
because
have
that's
to.
important.
Facts. You can't take no,
It
especially
really
you
is.
home. You take a dump. You take a dump and you just wipe your ass once or twice with a piece of
It's
tissue. That
not
shit don't
clean.
do nothing. That
Mm-mm.
don't do nothing. So
I was
yeah.
really proud of you guys to see that because y'all both pulled out
You
the
see, we
ass.
pulled out the. You see, we pulled out the. Nobody was at their lady's house. We was at home. You heard? We pulled
Yeah,
that out. You
yeah.
understand?
I was
Oh,
really
shout
proud
out
of
to my lady though. She done took. Let me tell you something, right? Do you guys ever have a mate that when they come to your house, you notice something that they always got something of yours when they go home and they take it back. They always take something back home with them, huh? Y'all just looked at me like, see, you know why? Because y'all are the women. Y'all the ones that do it. Y'all the ones that do it. Y'all always take some shit and then be wearing it or some shit like, yeah, this is
Oh, I
like this.
definitely take that shit. But you're not gonna take nothing from here because I don't bring you home.
Ooh, wait, Tanya, don't bring nobody home. I forgot about that. You can't come to Tanya's house. That's right. She's staying secure. She's protecting herself. You dig?
I watch the IG channel.
Yeah. That's what's up. Please, somebody get in contact with Mo Knowledge so that he could be at PBN Shenanigans on Sunday. If you're still in the building, like, comment, subscribe, share this. After this video drops, drop some comments, and share it. We're gonna be on Instagram. If you don't have my Instagram, it's QLife_PBN. Same thing on TikTok is QLifePBN. So we're gonna take it out. PBN Network.
_Rose.
Yeah. Let's go.
But there is really a pleasure up here with you guys. appreciate, value both of you. So thank you for
Thank
everything.
you. Thank you. Appreciate it. We appreciate all the supporters that came through. Um, we want to make sure you guys have a safe night, blessed night. Stay positive. You understand? Do the right thing. Teach your kids, mold your kids. Show them the right way. Show them the right way. We not perfect though. You see, like all of us here, like everybody has a story to tell. Everybody came from somewhere from that bad place. You understand what I'm saying? But we didn't stay there. It's about growing. So when you grow, what do you want to do? You want your kids to grow too, not just with age, because that's just a number. So if your kids are 6 years old, you waiting for them to get 20, but see when they get 20, what did you teach them from 6 to 20? If you didn't teach them nothing, then they might wind up in them streets. They might wind up in that casket early. Teach him something. Teach him not to wind up in that casket. Teach him he shouldn't go to jail and do what you did if you did anything. You understand what I'm saying? It's all about growing, and teaching here. This is what we do. Coaches, PBN coaches, we in the building. Y'all know what it is. Shout out to the whole PBN network. And we up out of here. Y'all love y'all. Y'all know what it is. Let's get it.